What's up you guys? Welcome to another Java tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you 8 different methods that you can apply to strings. So if you don't know what a string is, just type along and you will get it. So string, and name your string Mo and set it equal to NASA. Why NASA? I don't know, but I think they're pretty awesome. So type in also system out print line. And what we want to do is we want to pass in mo dot replace. And what replace does is basically takes the thing that you want to replace with, in this case let's just put n, and what do you want to replace it with? I want to replace it with I. So if you run that code, all it's going to do is just going to replace the n with an I, as you guys can see right here. So the other method that I want to teach you guys about is this, is to upper. And what it does is basically makes it all caps, as you guys can see. And of course, if there is to upper, that means that there is to lower. And it will just do the exact opposite, which is make it all small. And what else do I want to teach you guys? And you can use something called, where is it? I know, I'm gonna find it. Yeah, right here. And what this does is basically, if you want to check the first character of your string, in this case let's just put 0 here, which is the first character. Guys, remember, in coding or in like programming languages in general, the first thing here is 0, 1, 2, 3. So the first element is actually 0. So if you run that, it should print out n. And it did. So what are the other methods that I want to teach you guys? So mo dot is empty, and what is empty checks, it returns a boolean. And if you don't know, if you're saying what the heck is a boolean, what a boolean is basically true or false. So if a method returns a boolean, when I say a boolean, it means a method could return true or false. So this method is going to check if this is empty or not, and obviously it is not empty. So it returned false because there is something here. So if we took all that out and ran that code, it's going to turn true. But let's just keep it as it is. And what are the other methods? I also want to tell you about equals. It's really self-explanatory. So if something equals another thing, so NASA equals NASA, and you run that code, it will evaluate as true. But if NASA doesn't equal this, and if you run that code, it will be evaluated as false, as you guys can see. So equals also returns a boolean. And I also, guys, want to tell you about starts with. And what starts with, I mean, it's really self-explanatory, but I really want to tell you guys about these things because later on when we get to bigger projects, you're just doing it real quick, you know? So so if it starts with n, then return true. So it does starts with the n, that's why it returns a boolean, which is true. And let's test it out if it returns false. So if it starts with 7, for example, it should return false. And it returned false. So basically, these are the methods that I wanted to tell you guys about. I mean, if there is start with, there's also end with, but I mean, it does the same thing. If you're gonna put a here, I mean, the string mo ends with an a, so if you run that, it returns true, the boolean true, that's funny. Okay, so so basically these are the 8 different methods that I want to tell you guys, just to make your life easier and your programmer more, like your life as a programmer more effective. So I guess that's all I have for this tutorial. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.